came back from the war, he has PTSD, and he's messed up. And being here kind of messed me up. Like, I'm married, newly married, my wife is in Los Angeles, and I was pretty much alone, and that really weighed on me, and I don't know, it was, I've never had a job this, like, depressing, but in a way, like, enriching as well.
The dichotomy of Detroit is, let's be quite honest, Detroit is a great American city. I mean, for all the bad and the good, the yin and the yang, the bottom line is, listen to this very closely. The beautiful thing about shooting this is he can come out of his house and right across the street there's a burned out house, but then in the background is the Fisher Building. In the background is the Masonic Temple. Then you can see an empty lot and people hanging out on the street, and then you know, there's the Comerica Park, and then you know there's the music hall, and then you look up and there's all these displaced people, and you look across the street and there's the Bonsdale Theater. It's the dichotomy of it that's so beautiful, and we get to stand in front of that incredible canvas. When you have that beautiful river, and then, of course, it needs to be addressed. There are potholes in the streets and unemployment and hungry people that's hungry. They need to be addressed, but the wideness of the streets to ride down Woodward Avenue is 6 lanes. We don't have 6 lanes in New York. And at one time, those 6 lanes were full. Everything needs to be addressed, but everything is in place to make that city rise. And Detroit has been getting a bad rap for 20, 30 years. But when people go from $100,000 a year in income to $10,000 a year, there's trouble. When 2/3 of your population leave, there is trouble. But what they left is the bones, the incredible bones of that city. And they're there. And when I come out my place, my apartment, all I got to do is walk straight across the street, and there's the DIA. There's the Detroit Institute of Arts. There's you know, but then you go right down into another thing, and that's the yin and yang that makes the city great. And bigger than that is the hearts and soul of those people that we see when we're in them rough neighborhoods, when they get off of their pickup trucks with their lawnmowers and their rakes and clean up the neighborhood that don't belong to them. That's not in the news. What's in the news is the kids that get shot. And so, I mean,